This week on Check Please South Florida, an Indian gem in North Palm Beach.
It just like hits you when you walk in. It's just like these beautiful smells.
Classic deli flavors in Delray Beach.
The experience kind of take me back to going to delis with my dad as a kid.
And a date night spot, sure to please, in Lantana.
The whole ambiance when you walk in, it's very romantic and old Florida kind of feel.
Cultural culinary secrets and global flavors. We have a passion for blending ingredients and seasonings from around the world. Additional funding for Check Please South Florida is provided by the Friends of South Florida PBS.
We were just really in heaven.
That was the best red curry I've ever had.
It was snapper. It tasted so fresh. I was going in between each dish.
The home fries were out of this world.
It was just perfect.
Hello, I'm Michelle Bernstein, and welcome to Check Please South Florida, a show where regular people from all over South Florida recommend and review their favorite restaurants. So this is how the show works. Every week we have 3 guests. Each recommends his or her favorite spot, and then the other 2 go to check them out and see what they think. Today we are back at Dada Restaurant, located in the historic Terramore House in downtown Delray Beach. Thank you, Dada, for hosting us. This week, real estate developer Rich Kasser shares the quintessential deli experience. Administrative assistant Caitlin Sense takes us to the perfect date night spot. But first, podiatrist Suzanne Fuchs says she's found the ultimate in Indian dining, and she says the flavors and quality of the food will keep you coming back. It's Zira Indian Cuisine, and it's located in North Palm Beach.
Hi, I'm Prabes Pandey. I am owner of Zira Indian Cuisine in North Palm Beach. So the restaurant of idea was like to give our people, like our customers, really good Indian food. So we came to look the place. Like we looked around the locality and we didn't see any real Indian authentic food giving restaurant. So we tried on 2020 December, and it took me 1 year and more since that was after COVID. So finally we got to open on 2021 December. So our most popular is like the chicken tikka masala, the buttered chicken, and we have some sizzler from tandoori, like the tandoori chicken, the naan breads. A lot of people, they didn't knew, like since like we're a little back on the plaza, they didn't know about us. Like it was all word of mouth from the people. So a lot of people, when they came here, they say like, yeah, some people suggested me, like we guys make really good food, good service. They wanted to come and try, and they are pretty happy, and they feel so happy for us having here. Zira Indian Cuisine, we give here real Indian authentic food with a lot of flavors and spice.
Okay, talk to me, Suzanne, about like the smells. I feel like it's a Pied Piper, right? That brings you into the restaurant.
So as soon as you walk in, you just smell, it's just so aromatic. You just like smell the different spices. Some things you might be familiar with from other Indian restaurants, some things you might not. And it just like hits you when you walk in. It's just like these beautiful smells. Then it's very friendly service. They come up to you, they greet you very nicely, ask where you want to sit.
What's the aesthetic like of the restaurant?
The aesthetic is, it's like pretty, like kind of like homey, comfortable. It's not too fancy. It's just very comfortable setting. As you walk in, again, very friendly. You can sit at, there's booths and tables. It's just a very kind of like family-oriented atmosphere.
Okay. That's perfect. You did good. Rich, tell me about it when you first walked in. What did you think?
It was great. It was great. It was, there was a big outdoor area at first. So you walk through kind of the outdoor patio, and then you come into a dining room and a bar.
Do you eat a lot of Indian cuisine?
I've never had Indian food before.
See, I love this. I had a feeling there'd be one person that hadn't had. Yeah, a lot of people are not familiar with Indian cuisine. Okay, so what do you think about the smells, the aromas?
It actually wasn't that aromatic. It didn't kind of hit me right when I walked in. But yeah, it was great, and there were a ton of people waiting to pick up food, and they all said this is the best Indian food in the area. It's so good. So I knew going in that
I always know when I see like a line of people waiting for takeout that I've done good.
Yeah.
Caitlin?
Yes. I did also notice that there was a lot of takeout. But when we first walked in, the outside patio had all these different colored, beautiful flags and everything. It was very welcoming. You go in, we are sat immediately, great service.
So let's start talking about food. So Suzanne,
Sure.
what did you have this last time you went?
So I started with the lamb samosa, which is delicious, one of my favorite things there. The main course, there's also an Indo-Chinese menu. So there's something called Hakka noodles.
Oh, they do Hakka noodles?
They do Hakka noodles.
Okay.
It's delicious. I never really did that until maybe a few months ago, and I decided to try it.
All right, Rich, this is your first time. So tell me your introduction. Obviously, you had the vegetable samosas, but what else did you have?
I gave the waiter, I said, listen, I've never had Indian food before, so you order for me.
Wow.
Bring me what you think is the best introduction to Indian cuisine.
Okay.
And so we had vegetable samosas and chili chicken as an appetizer.
What's that like?
It was cube chicken breast with a sweet and spicy chili sauce and then onions and peppers on the side. So I could have made that my entree.
Okay.
But I wanted to be a little
Yeah.
bit more adventurous, but that
Right.
was so good. And then he brought out curried goat. And
Have you ever had goat?
I have.
Okay.
I have.
Oh,
I've had jerk goat in
Right.
Jamaican cuisine.
Right.
And so I love goat, and it was very tender and very soft.
Okay, Caitlin?
We started with the meat smokes.
Right.
So those were delicious. And we also started with a fried calamari mixed with chili and peppers and onions. It was really delicious. That was our 2 appetizers. We wanted 4, but we narrowed it down to 2. The menu was very extensive. I stuck to my usual, which is chicken tikka masala.
Mm-hmm.
And my boyfriend, he ended up doing a tandoori platter. So he got a little bit of everything.
Wow.
Their tandoori is delicious.
It was,
they have the
I
best
tried some
tandoori.
of his. It was amazing.
Suzanne, what did you have for dessert?
I've tried a bunch of the desserts there, but this time we did the chocolate samosa. We did another samosa, and inside of the chocolate's like a really rich, a little darker than a milk chocolate, and there's
Okay.
cashews in there as well, and it's warm, and it's so good, and we did that with chai tea.
What'd you think of prices, Rich?
For the amount of food that I got and for what it was, prices were fair. They were fair. They were a little high, but they were fair.
Okay. What do you think about service, Caitlin?
The service was excellent. I didn't have to wait for any water refills or anything like that. They were very on top of everything.
Is it easy to find? How's parking?
There's plenty of parking because there's a lot on the side. So if you
Okay.
can't find parking in the front, you can always go on the side. So there's plenty of free parking. It's very convenient. It's right off of like a main road.
Okay.
In a shopping center. It's kind of in the back, so it might be it's a little hidden if you're not sure. But once you know where it is, it's
Once you know, you
super
know.
easy.
Yeah.
Once you know, if you know, you know.
All right, Suzanne. Well, Zira Indian was your pick. Sum it up for us.
So it is very welcoming atmosphere, great food, great spices, and reasonable prices.
Rich?
Zira Indian cuisine was a great introduction to Indian dining for me, and I can't wait to go back and try more.
Caitlin?
Loved it from the very beginning. Very flavorful, made to order, delicious.
For classic Indian food and a welcoming atmosphere, you can stop by Zira Indian Cuisine, located in North Palm Beach at 1201 US 1, and they're open Tuesday to Sunday with both lunch and dinner service. And the average price for dinner without drinks is about $40. Now, real estate developer Rich Castor is ready to share his favorite spot for Delhi. He says the service, portion size, and quality cannot be beat. It's called 3G's Gourmet Deli and Restaurant, and it's located in Delray Beach.
Hi, I'm Bruce Garnett, owner of 3G's Gourmet Deli, located in Delray Beach, Florida. The idea came about many years ago. My father always owned a deli, and then he tried to retire. I got into the business after graduating college, turned it into a family business. We started this location in 1986, so it's been 39 years. When we started here, there was very little out here, but now the area is booming between Boynton Beach, Delray, and Boca. We have an abundant menu serving breakfast, lunch, and dinner, great overstuffed omelets, sandwiches, fresh salads every day, complete dinners. I wanted to make something a little special for a deli, so you'll see a lot of dark wood and granite. I didn't want a cafeteria look with the hard floors, so it gives it a lot of warmth so people feel like they're dining instead of sitting in a big open area. 3G's Gourmet Deli is the finest New York-style deli restaurant you will find south of New York.
So So what keeps you coming back for more? Talk to me.
Well, I grew up in South Florida, so I grew up going to delis, and we had some amazing delis here.
You did.
Rascal House and Deli Den. I loved them.
Pumpernicks.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Yeah.
I'm an old school girl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So when I moved to Delray about 8 years ago, just discovering this driving, down the road, I was like, oh, this is great. And went in for lunch and was just blown away by the quality of the food, the portion size, just the experience kind of take me back to going to delis with my dad as a kid.
That's lovely. Caitlin, what was your first impression?
First impression, I really enjoyed walking up. There was some outdoor seating when you first walked in. Seated immediately. Definitely a homey deli feel, but there's a lot of nostalgia, like you said. Really enjoyed it though.
Okay. Suzanne?
So I've actually used to go there when I was a kid. It's been open
At 3Gs? Oh,
yeah,
wow.
so it's been open for a long time. But walking in, there's outdoor, like she was saying, outdoor seating, very welcoming staff when you come in. We were actually, I guess the time of day we went in, we were seated pretty much right away. And then you can just kind of see that sort of like New York Jewish deli counter style on the side.
Right.
And it just brought back like all these memories.
Makes me think of black cherry soda.
Yes,
Yeah.
black cherry soda.
No doubt, no doubt. So tell me what you had this last time you went.
So I went for dinner and I had the 3G's Deli Platter,
Okay.
which is you can pick from any 3 of the meats that they offer. So I had pastrami, corned beef, and turkey. To start, I had the chopped liver. The chopped liver was so good. Perfect.
Does it have eggs or not?
I don't know if it had egg in it.
Okay.
There was no egg on the side. It was just some vegetables on the side.
Usually, half the people put hard-boiled egg in their chopped liver, and I don't. But a lot of people do.
Egg or not, it was delicious.
It was delicious.
Yeah.
Okay. Anything else?
Well, on the side, I had a potato pancake, and then I had the black and white cookie for dessert. And you have to get a black and white.
I did that too. Yeah.
Well, it's world peace, right?
Yeah.
That's what Seinfeld said. Anyway, all right, Caitlin, so what did you have?
We did breakfast. We looked at the menu kind of ahead of time and got kind of overwhelmed. It's a massive menu because they have breakfast, lunch, dinner. So we were like, it was 11:30, still morning, let's do breakfast. So that kind of narrowed everything down a little bit. I did a standard breakfast, 2 eggs over easy. And the eggs over easy were perfectly done. They weren't overcooked, which I think a lot of times that does happen. So I was very happy. My boyfriend ended up doing the Bocado omelet, which is bacon and avocado with your choice of cheese. 4-egg omelet. So they're huge. They're massive. Again, the portions here were incredible as well. He chose as his side latkes, the potato pancakes, and they come with the standard applesauce and sour cream as well. So
are they little big latkes or are they big? No, they're big latkes.
Yeah,
okay.
They were delicious.
Any juice, any coffee?
We did mimosas and water.
Oh.
So they have mimosas. That was good. Fresh squeezed orange juice and a little bottle of the sparkling wine for the mimosa.
How
it was
cute.
good.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Suzanne?
So I did the turkey Reuben.
Mm-hmm.
I don't eat red meat, so the turkey Reuben was really good. And then it's such a nice touch, I think, to have the rye bread and the pickles when you get there on the table. Did mimosas as well. We were there for lunch, but I still did. I was like, why not get a mimosa?
Tell me a little bit about pricing.
The pricing I thought was very reasonable, especially for the portion size. Yes. And again, I didn't have anything. Well, the Reuben, I had a little bit of that left over, but I didn't have that much left over. And then the pricing was I thought was very reasonable for what you got.
Yeah.
I mean, Nova's expensive, but it's what it is.
And for all the food that comes with all the orders,
right,
the pricing is really fair.
You definitely get full.
Yeah, and I finished half of my meat platter, and then that was sandwiches for the next 2 days.
Right. That's great.
So it was, the gift that kept on giving.
Oh, that's good.
Easy to find. Parking is easy as well.
Yeah, it's right. It's in a shopping center, a small shopping center, right off of Atlantic Avenue in Delray. So.
All right, Rich. Well, 3Gs was your pick. Sum it up for us, please.
For the quintessential deli experience with great food and great service, you can't go wrong with 3Gs.
Caitlin?
Really enjoyed the 3Gs. Happy I expanded my palate, and can't go wrong. Can't wait to go back and experience their lunch and dinner.
And get more pickles.
Yes.
It's Jewish deli soul food in a very homey atmosphere with great service.
Nice. For the best in classic deli flavors, quality meats, and generous portions, 3G's Gourmet Deli and Restaurant has you covered. It's located at 5869 West Atlantic Avenue in Delray Beach. They're open daily from 9 a.m. to 8 p.m. No reservations are needed, where the average price for dinner without drinks is $35. Welcome back, everyone. We are back in my kitchen here at Señora Martinez. So this is, to me, one of the most soulful dishes you can think of. Matzo ball soup is not only something that, you know, we make in the home if someone doesn't feel well, but it's also for holidays, but it's really for any time. I mean, who doesn't love a good pot of matzo ball soup? It's just warming to the soul. So let's get started. We're gonna make our own matzo balls, and the broth, however you like it. You can buy it, you can make it, it's totally up to you. So here I have some eggs that are already whisked up. The best part of this matzo ball recipe to me is the fact that I use chicken fat, which is also called schmaltz. Chicken fat is the best, and if you can find some or just make some when you're rendering your next chicken, it saves in the fridge or in the freezer forever. So pour in that chicken fat, and if you don't want to use chicken fat, then you can use some nice grapeseed oil or vegetable oil. It's up to you. Then I'm going to add some baking powder to make those things fluffy, a little bit of kosher salt, again whisking, and finally the matzah meal, which is the matzah flour, right? So let's pour that in all at once, and using a rubber spatula, mix it together. So once that's all combined, go ahead and add the seltzer water. So sparkling water combining with the baking powder is super powerful, right? And what it does is make a fluffier matzo ball. All right, so we're gonna pretend that we're putting these in the fridge for 30 minutes, setting them aside. But for TV's sake, we're just gonna go ahead and make some. So I have simmering chicken stock or chicken broth right here. I love when there are a ton of sliced carrots in my chicken soup, so I'm gonna add those. Go ahead and start forming your matzo balls and plopping them in. Once you're finished forming all of the batter, what you'll do is cover it and let it simmer for a good 20 to 25 minutes. And what you will get will be this. And I just added some fresh dill to this beautiful soup. Let's serve ourselves up some so you can see what it looks like. So my matzo balls, as you can see, I love them when they're not too big and not too small. Lots of carrots, lots of dill, and a whole lot of love. These are very, very light and fluffy matzo balls, the way that I like it. Enjoy, slurp it up, and let that just kiss your soul. Finally, Administrative Assistant Caitlin Sense says for an intimate evening with fresh, flavorful food, her pick cannot be beat. It's Ravish Kitchen, located in Lantana.
Hi, I'm Johnny DiMartini. I'm the executive chef and general manager here at Ravish Off Ocean in Lantana, Florida. Ravish is an ever-evolving concept. We have a small, tight-knit team that we're all very creative, and we try to all put our little flair on the menu and on the place itself. Our menu is ever-evolving. We change it about every quarter. I just like to put a lot of culture, technique, and flavors from all over the world. We also do classic dishes with our own little twist. I want people to be able to come here and be able to have a casual dinner or celebrate something big that happened in their lives. So we really pay a lot of attention to our service. I would like to say that Ravish is a vibe.
So this is like your date night place,
This
right?
is our date night place for sure.
Why is that?
The whole ambiance when you walk in, it's very like romantic and old Florida kind of feel. Brick floors, dark wood, the string lights. It's very, very nice and just comfortable.
Nice. Okay, Suzanne, what were your first thoughts?
Sort of the same thing. I love like that old country, kind of like a Spanish flair with the brick floors. It's dark, but with like the string lightings, the atmosphere was very nice. The staff again,
So your first time?
super friendly. It was my first time.
Okay,
Yep.
great. Rich?
I've actually been there before.
Uh-huh.
I went for a big dinner a couple months ago, so I was excited to go back. And again, you're walking in almost to a secret garden because there's a lot of lush landscaping, and they have sliding doors. So when I went, all the doors were open, so it was really an indoor-outdoor vibe.
I love that
It's
indoor
really
outdoor.
cool.
And depending on what time of year, sometimes if it's a little cooler, it's just perfect.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, it was perfect.
It
when
was
I was
really
there.
nice. Very open air, old worlds. Very nice.
Oh,
Yeah.
awesome. Okay, so let's talk about what you dug into this last time you went.
We went on a Monday. Mondays they have martini night. So that had specials on martinis and they had discounted their East Coast oysters. Delicious, super fresh, chilled, perfect.
What was your martini?
I just got a classic vodka martini, but I did for dessert have an espresso martini. That was my dessert.
That's what it should be.
Yeah. And then we also shared the ceviche as an appetizer. We shared.
Do you remember what the ceviche had? Was
It's
it
just
fish or
local
seafood
fish.
or?
Yeah, local fish they have from the area. The main courses, they had a ricotta gnocchi that was phenomenal. It had shrimp in it, juicy, beautiful shrimp. It was very rich, but it was like sweet and rich and just to die for. And then we also had the house-made pappardelle pasta with roasted duck. And it was like a roasted duck ragu. It was delicious. So there was a kind of a salty and savory mixture of the sweet and savory and richness of the other dish. So it balanced everything out. It's really good.
Okay, Suzanne, what did you have?
So we actually were there for happy hour as well. So we were like, oh, wow, let's just try a bunch of things. So the ceviche was my favorite. It's just this nice citrusy flavor, not too fishy. I also had the pappardelle.
The duck?
Yeah, with the duck ragu. It reminded me of when I was in Florence, those types of
Fresh
flavors.
pasta,
Like,
yeah.
it was handmade. So it
Wow.
was delicious,
That
al
sounds really
dente,
good.
like really, really good. For dessert, so there were these little donut holes, kind of like munchkins, but they were like really like doughy, a little.
Was it Italian donut? Like
It had Nutella inside. It was
Okay.
stuffed with Nutella and warm, so the Nutella was a little bit melted. Just so good, very good.
Rich?
I had to have the smash burger, which was so good. I would go back just
So
to
you
get
needed
that
to
again.
Fill your soul with something,
Yes,
right?
yes, I needed that.
Tell me a little bit about the smash burger.
It was 2 patties, which I was surprised it was 2 patties. Great brioche bun, bacon, lettuce, tomato, onion, and then had what they call the Ravish sauce, which is a burger sauce. But it was so good. It was cooked perfectly. And smash burgers, again, like ceviche, it can be hit or miss. Sometimes they're too flat and dry. Sometimes they're not smashed enough. This was the perfect amount of smash. It was so good.
Is that all you had?
No, I started with the Korean fried chicken bao buns. And those were perfect. The
When
Korean,
you go in for the kill, don't
I'm
you?
in.
Yeah.
I'm
okay.
in.
So tell me about the bao bun.
The fried chicken in it was really, really crispy, had a really nice kind of kimchi slaw with it and some great sauce. And the bao bun itself was perfectly soft and fluffy. So it was really nice to have that crispy but soft. So good.
How was the service, Suzanne?
Service was great. They were very helpful in terms of like guiding us and our palates into what we wanted to eat and drink. So I thought it was great. The bartenders were awesome.
How are prices, Caitlin?
Prices, I think they are a little higher on the higher end, but I think it's definitely worth it for the quality of food that you're getting.
Right. So easy to find, easy to park?
They have a parking lot just so, because sometimes parking can be a little difficult on the
Uh-huh.
street. They do have a parking lot behind the restaurant that a lot of people don't really know about. So I do like to let people
Oh,
know
that's
about
great.
that
Well,
because
now they do.
they can be discouraged when they see there's no parallel parking.
That's good to
Yeah.
know.
And there's a pay lot kind of around the corner
Yes.
as well. So you can park and walk.
All right, Caitlin, well, you brought Ravish Kitchen to the table. Please sum it up for us.
Romantic, beautiful date night spot, full of flavor and great people, great service, great food.
Suzanne?
It's beautiful atmosphere, old world feel with delicious handmade to order food.
Rich?
A secret garden in downtown Lantana with terrific food and terrific service.
For fresh flavors, seasonal menus, and an intimate dining experience with a touch of old Florida charm, head to Ravish Kitchen. You can visit them in Lantana at East Ocean Avenue. The kitchen is open Monday to Thursday, 4 p.m. to 9 p.m., Friday and Saturdays, 4 p.m. to 10 p.m., and Sundays, 2 p.m. to 9. The average price for dinner without drinks is about $45, and reservations are accepted. We've had such a wonderful time. I want to thank my guests, Suzanne Fuchs, Rich Castor, and Caitlin Sense. And of course, our host today is Dada Restaurant in Delray Beach. Thank you, Dada. For more about the restaurants and recipes featured in the show, or if you'd like to apply to be a guest reviewer, visit us at checkpleasefl.com. And as always, you can find us on Facebook and Instagram. Join us next time for 3 new guests recommending 3 of their favorite restaurants right here on Check Please South Florida. I'm Michelle Bernstein, and I will see you then. Thank you, everybody. Thank you.
Thank you.
Cultural culinary secrets and global flavors. We have a passion for blending ingredients and seasonings from around the world.